Right, I'm just gonna quickly make a small edit, if I can. There we go. So it should be about. I did nothing. Fine if you. Oh, because I just edited the wrong thing apparently. Screen. Can I, please? Can you just let me edit the right things? Just want to try and get this to be. Is there a way to? I just need a little bit more room on this. I just killed everything and I did not do what I wanted to do. Oh well. Right, so we'll just have to go with that. I was just trying to edit it so it fits in a bit better. I've got off a little bit at the top, but that's not too bad. I'm a little worried that Death Coin bonus isn't going to be able to continue with 1 billion. We'll have a quick look. Coin. Death Coin bonus. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. If it was one of the other two, would have been a problem. Right, so I've already changed everything over. I've spec'd into this. I realise I've made a mistake as well. So I thought everything was in a natural sync. Volume? My volume shouldn't be too bad. Which volume are you referring to? Is it my mic that's too loud or not loud enough? Or is it my music's not loud enough? Or too loud? Volume is not very descriptive, Black, with Envy. You need to tell me what about the volume. But yeah, so I've already changed over into my damage spec and got my tournament cards on. I'm debating. I haven't re-rolled this enough for it to be worth it is the problem. I was thinking really I should have death penalty in, but I don't think I've got everything that I need. Like ideally I want at least one more of these. In fact, I'm going to tick into legendary as well and do. I won't be able to re-roll much, but might. No, didn't pull up anything. Previous. My volume's too low. I mean, it says that my mic is almost at like red quality. I've had some people say that my volume's too low, right? And others say that my mic's too like fine, and it's just like an issue on other people's ends. I don't know. Like when I Bisson, oh, I slipped. Just kicked the wall. Like when I listen back to my videos and everything, it says it's fine. I'll quickly put the volume of my background music up though. I'm happy to do that. But like my mic shouldn't be too quiet because it's literally like popping into red on like saying it's too loud red. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, so changed everything over. I don't change over my guardianship just because obviously I'd have to respec it and that's an extra 150 because everything's gone into fetch and I just haven't got fetch. There's no point in putting attack or ally on. It's not really going to do anything without being invested. So without further ado, we'll get into my champion run. I go glass cannon, which is actually a really good thing because we've got the thorns resistance in here, which is quite nice that we've got it in here considering I just implemented my. I'll just pull it up. Bear with me. In my calculator that I made. Although I'm like going down the rabbit hole with this. So my wall thorns calculator. I try not to cover up too much of the screen. In fact, I can put it here, can't I? And then if I do that, it's going to get rid of it, but I can just bring it back. So like I've implemented the plasma cannon on here and the thorn resistance. So I was thinking like thorn resistance is great, so I can see how many hits. This is the actual one, so I won't hide stuff that shouldn't be hidden. Yeah, I just noticed another problem with hiding rows, but that's something that I'll fix at a later date. So I now need to do like plasma cannon resistance And there was something else that someone mentioned, which I think I need to look into. Oh, actually, someone mentioned that the like thorn resistance numbers don't match that for like tier 14 to 18 or whatever. Like, but it does. Like, this is the percentage, it's not the level. So like, if we quickly go in here, thorn resistance 95%. So make sure to come back, and I should really buy that. So yeah, I need to put like plasma cannon resistance in, so that can reflect properly. And then I was thinking we also need to do boss ultimate, because boss ultimates get more health, so therefore it would be more thorn damage. But if we look here, this is the like if statements. Hang on, I'll shrink it so it fits onto the screen. There you go. Like, this is all the if statements for just having plasma cannon in here. If I have plasma cannon resistance, each one of these if statements is going to need an if statement for each level of that battle condition. So it's just going to go insane, to put it simply. So just going to run this. So yeah, so I'm not going to be able to run tournament streams all the time. It's going to be a bit of a hit and miss. But I figured I'm free today, so I'll stream it. Also, sorry for the low quality of the actual game itself. Using LD Cloud just because it runs better, so I'm more likely to get higher waves. I'm actually hoping to do really well this tournament because I'm not on EHP build. So that will hopefully make a difference. Obviously, my biggest issue is crowd control. I don't have crowd control. I'm just going to hit that up so it'll max out a bit quicker. Unfortunately, this is going to be a long stream with not much going on. But I feel like that's how tournaments are. Like, there's not much happens throughout the whole tournament itself. I'm not in a point where I can really upgrade things that much though as well, which is what's a problem. So like, I don't have the amplify bot, and I need to get my golden bot down to like 90 seconds to sync it. But obviously that doesn't matter in a tournament. Like, yeah, I can do respecs to sort things, but so many gems. It's like 300 gems for golden bot or bots. 150 gems to respec to go into my farming setup after the tournament. It'll be 150 to reset the Guardian. So there's just so many gems that you have to use. It's ridiculous. I will move carefully this time so I don't stub my toe. LD Cloud. I'm currently on the LD Cloud because my LD player's gone like really bad. Like, optimization is terrible. So this is the actual Windows app because I'm streaming from my PC. Because well, I can't show it, but when you have it like max screen on your PC, you can't change the video quality. I don't know why, just there's no option. So it's like 480p for the in-game. So it's a little bit blurry, but at least it runs smoothly. I mean, you do see a tiny little bit of lag, but that's lag from LD Cloud to my computer, not the game lagging. I just realised as well, I want my orbs to be in sync with each other. I think it was 73. Yeah, there we go. I didn't change my target priority either. What's right? So it's fast ultimates and ranged ultimates. It's not the one that I wanted. I haven't used it in a long time. I forgot what the symbol is. Don't want my basics in here, so I want fasts for definite, and I want to kill ranged as well because just the limit. Yeah, I'll put the bosses a bit higher. The only reason I have basic generally is because they're fodder. I want to get rid of them, but it doesn't really matter anymore. In fact, I'm going to put projectors there. Yeah, that's fine. I use the phone app as every few minutes I have to reconnect. Does that not happen to the Windows app? I mean, it's not had to try and reconnect yet. In the phone app as well, what I've noticed is like it comes up with a pop-up saying it's going to time you out, continue or not. If you see that pop-up and press continue, it doesn't bring that pop-up anymore and it won't disconnect you anymore. The PC version without the Windows app, like if you try and use it via browser, you can't connect, or I can't connect for some reason, but with the app it connects and it doesn't seem to disconnect at all, which is really good. Like I don't get that pop-up to say that I've been inactive for too long. But yeah, so because yesterday I was at work because I work 10-hour shifts now, and I had it on my phone to the side of me through the LD Cloud, and like it does disconnect every so often, but then I noticed the pop-up comes up, so you just click on the pop-up, say continue, and then it stays connected. At least that's my experience. Although this is going to be my first experience with like using the web app for a long period of time without, well, I say without clicking. I still need to click. I don't know. So this background as well is actually part of LD Cloud. I don't know if I can change it, just because with like the app for PC, basically this is the actual PC application, has my device here and everything. But I don't think there's like a setting to change my background. Excuse me, so yeah, when I hit settings, you get nothing. Oh, I've just killed everything. Something weird just happened there. It's showing my background now. Oh, it's shrunk. There we go. I can see the 480p. Can I? See, this is the problem with the web app. You can't change it from 480p. I think you can change it down to 320p in the basic settings. I've really messed things up now. Don't know what's going on with this. I think I just need to bring that to the front. Yeah, there's no. So there's go to standby page. I see you've got a toggle for when it's at idle or not. I don't know how that toggle works. It goes back and forth there. But yeah, it's locked 480p. I wonder if that's why. If I do that, X, am I allowed to change out of 480p now? So minimize that. Hey, there we go. That did not change the quality at all though, but I think that's because I'm gonna have to do this, then do this, and then... Did that make that any clearer? I don't think it did. But when I go to maximize, I can't see it. Like, it doesn't have the options on the side. But I managed to put it up to like 1080p. But it didn't look like it changed. Tell you one thing that I haven't done today as well, actually. I haven't done Wordle. Just whilst I'm waiting for this, I'll quickly jump into the Wordle. I won't show it because it'll give away like what the word is for today. Collect the gems. Gems are very important. Right, so... Oh, I've got 3 letters on the get-go. One of them's in the right place. Oh, well, that's put me in a really weird... I don't know. There's no T. Just give a spoiler. I didn't think of this. I'm trying to just try and figure it out. In fact, I'll do another throwaway word, see if I can get a few more letters. Oh, none of those. Okay, that's just made me even worse off. That's not an English word. No, it doesn't begin with that letter. I'm just going to put that word in just try. Right, so those are in the correct bullet. This is really confusing me. This is a difficult word. Oh, it's a word I'm not familiar with. Alright, that's not actual word. I'm really racking my brain on this one, and it's going to be like a really easy one, isn't it? Okay. I've got like the last 4 letters, but I can't think of a word that's like got the like where the first letter with for it. Ah, hang on. Is it? If it's this word, it'll know me. Okay, it's not. Oh God! But now I'm. I literally do not know what this word is. Is this a made-up word? Hang on. Am I just being an idiot? I was being an idiot. Oh my God. I did so bad on this one. I see you managed it fairly quickly. Blind with envy. I'm embarrassed with this one. I thought I was going to do really well, but then just I don't know why. I thought of like it beginning with a V and a B, but couldn't think of the actual one. It's annoying because I don't want to spoil it in case anyone does watch the stream today, and like it does do the Wordle. Looks like most people that do it have done it today anyway. I've noticed like Jay plays like starts them but never finishes. Like he does 3 guesses or something and then just stops. Something though, because like yesterday I did really well, and then today just terrible. Oh well, at least I've done my Wordle for today. Right. It varies how I play this as well, right? With pumping up my enemy health level skips. Like, generally I'll go for 10 million cost before I stop. Because at that point I can invest in my damage a bit more and everything. In fact, it's not critical chance. I wanted to be hit. Yeah, I was just checking if I'd been hit yet, so I up my damage. I mean, my biggest problem obviously is going to be these fast ultimates. Oh, that's something as well that I just thought of. You didn't know you could repeat letters? Yeah, that's something that really catches me out on that. Like, it bugs me. So you don't think to repeat letters, do you? Because if it's yellow or green, like, it just says yes, you use that letter, but it doesn't like let you know that that letter could be there again. So like, you think you've guessed the letter and you're guessing other letters, and it's just like, you could have already had all the letters that are in there without knowing. Like, what if 2 letters repeat in the same word, which happens? So like, you're guessing all these other ones, you can't get 2 of the letters and they're actually already there and you know them. Like, it's a bit mean. There should be a system to say, like, yes, it's in the right place, but there could be another one. I just accidentally hit my mic. Apologies about that. I was honestly so embarrassed when I realised what the word was just then. Like, I'm a native English speaker, and I didn't think of that word, which is actually quite a common word. Yeah, it's not used very often, but you know, it's not it's a more common word than like yesterday's, which was imbue. Like, imbue, you only really, that's like almost a fantasy sort of word, because it's imbuing with magic and stuff like that, or imbuing something with properties. Like, you don't really imbue in real life. I'm allowed to say yesterday's word because no one can do yesterday's word. Well, a couple of people maybe. There's still like an hour left, hour 30 minutes if you're in the right place. I am from the United Kingdom, England, good old England. I don't know why I put that accent on, but no. I've got a British accent, but I'm not like from one place in Britain. I've moved around, so mine's more of a generalised British accent. Like, I've moved, I think, 27 times in my life. All in England. Moved to Scotland for a bit, but all in the UK. So it's currently 30 minutes past 10 a.m. for me. This was the one thing that I was thinking about. Like, I get the idea of streaming the tournaments. It's a really cool idea, which is why I'm trying it. I'm just trying to see if we'll get people in, see if it's something that I can do more often. When my days off fall correct. So like Saturdays, it would be like one in five Saturdays I'd be able to do a stream for this. Whereas for like the Wednesday stream, it'll be like 1 in 3 weeks I'd be able to do it, because it's when my day off falls the correct day. Like, next week I'm off on the Tuesday. Week after I'm off on Wednesday because I'm off all week because it's my birthday week. So I decided to spoil myself and take a week off. But I think the Wednesday is my birthday, so I won't be streaming that day. Yeah, so 2 weeks Wednesday is my birthday, so I won't be streaming. Depends though, actually, because my wife's at work, she can get the day off. No, I don't want to. I was like, I'm going to draw some modules because I still really need to upgrade my modules, but it's best not to go off the tournament, especially with fast ultimates. They're going to end up getting through. I am actually hoping like that I'm going to do well this tournament because of the EHP suffering for people. So I'm really glad that I actually started moving over into a more damage build for my tournaments. I know when I asked for advice on JPlay's server, the advice was stick with EHP for where I'm at, but I did try to stick with EHP, but like I know I want to get up into Legends tournament and everything because I feel like the tournament's more important to me than actual farming progress. Like I'm still improving my farming progress, don't get me wrong, but like the tournament, doing well in tournaments gives you more stones, which means you can upgrade your EHP quicker. So because I'm wanting the stones currency, it makes more sense to invest in doing better in tournaments than it does in farming. Yes, farming increases the amount of coins you get, then you can increase your attack more. So you kind of want to work in everything, sure, but I don't want to just completely ignore tournaments. Like the advice that I was given, like was just keep working on EHP. Yes, EHP can do you well in champions, I know that, and I mean you can even do quite well in Legends League with a fully evolved EHP build, but I mean, in my opinion, you should really work on what you want rather than following people's advice and guides to the letter. Like obviously take on board what people have to say, don't be like, oh, you're just wrong. Like at the end of the day, it's your own tower, play how you want to play, but like ask for advice and listen to the advice, try it out. If you don't like it, you don't have to continue with that advice. Like even me as a content creator, I mean, I know my tower's small, which is one of the reasons why I ask for advice, but like I ask for other people's advice because at the end of the day, I don't know it all, and I know that it's not difficult to understand that you don't know it all when it comes to games, especially as a technical game dev. Like honestly, the amount of times you have to ask for help at work as well. What is, yeah, still Chain Lightning plenty, but Plasma Cannon did hit it already, which is a bit concerning. I'm hoping I still get up to like my 1,000 waves, but I don't know if I'm going to, honestly. Like last time, I think I only got to 800 waves. I don't even know what the dip was. Well, I kind of know what the dip was, but I'm hoping now that I've realised what my mistakes were, it's going to be a bit smoother. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'm doing a very lazy devo because I don't like the way, like, well, as with the video I released recently, the free up devo that I've called it. Like, yes, I know there's the free up Orbless that JPlays posted. Mine's just free up generally because it's a lower level devo that you can do. It doesn't gain you extra coins, but I just don't like the whole micromanage. Like I can't micromanage all the time. Like if my run ends, like whilst I'm at work, I can't spend the time looking at my phone. Well, I could, but I might not work anymore. So it's a case of I prefer a strategy that if I don't have the time to micromanage, it still works. And that's why I haven't done like a proper devo strategy. I'm wanting to go to like an Orbless one once. I I'm at the point where I can do free up mastery and everything, but I'm still not at that mastery level. Like I haven't got masteries. I'm not earning enough. Like I'm just getting to like 1 trillion per run, and my runs are lasting like 8.5 hours. So I'm making about 2.8 trillion per day. So that's nowhere near enough to even touch masteries yet. I do want to go into like a free up Obelisk. I mean, the one that I saw was that I really want to try, because again, it kind of fits into the way that I like to play the game, but I'm nowhere near it yet. Is I want to do the reverse orb devo, because that one, again, you don't have to worry about micromanaging. Like, you're just pushing enemies away, keeping them at distance. It's one of the reasons why I pushed to unlock my chrono field, because I know the lab takes forever. So if I've got that lab going now, at least once I get to the point where I'm able to start doing it, I will actually be able to like do it as soon as I'm at that point. But I know my econ needs a lot of work first. Like black holes are 1 minute 50, so my golden tower is 3 minutes 40 overall. So obviously that needs to come down a lot. But I keep investing in different places. Right, yeah, so that's at the right point. So I'll max out my damage. Bounce shot shouldn't be far off maxed. Just whilst it's cheap, it's best to invest into it. In fact, I'll do the 6 levels and then that'll finish that off. I was tempted as well, but then I realised, like, well, yeah, it's mainly the free ups that I'd miss out on, and I feel like that would affect it. So I won't go into my modules because, as I said, don't want to really pause it with the fast ultimates being on. But basically, I was tempted to try out project funding, see if that gets me a bit further. But it's only legendary, it's not mythic yet, so I feel like not having the mythic substats will affect it. But then I believe the substats for that is only free ups, and oh no, this is the enemy health skip, which again, that is going to affect if I don't have that on. So I need to really push it up. Actually, yeah, I was thinking I'm not going to do too well this time because of the fast ultimates, but at the moment they still haven't touched my wall, so I'm actually doing okay. Double checking a few things. I know I've been releasing a lot of content this last week, but like this is the first week where I get like a day off during the week with my new shift patterns, so I'm just kind of trying to make the most of it. And then obviously I did make a video on the new wall calculator guide that I made, or wall calculator I made, and then Jay Blaze reached out to me and was like, it'd be cool if you added these in. Now I've got to implement extra things because like I keep thinking this would be cool, that would be cool. That's really bugging me now, that being there. You can pause the game in order to get your cards mods and next. Yeah, I suppose I can. I'm just gonna quickly do that to, there we go, that's got rid of that annoying little bit there. So yeah, you pause it like this, don't you? So modules, yeah, so it's enemy health level skip. I mean, at the moment my enemy health level skip is only legendary anyway, but it's the free utility upgrades in there as well. I am meant to be on G-Comp. I question myself there. Whereas project funding, I mean, yeah, I don't even have the right things, and obviously it's capped out at level 100, so I don't have that 4th one. Unfortunately, I'm 2 project fundings away from getting to Mythic. In fact, whilst I'm paused here, I'll draw another 2. Probably not going to get anything, but in fact, I think I'm okay to draw 3 because we can claim that. Well, that's interesting. As you speed it up, does it happen when you slow it down as well? It does. It's just that texture skips whilst you're doing that. I am going to quickly jump into the copy of this just whilst. That's not the right. Read the words. I want that copy. I saw the word copy and clicked in it. So we need. I'm going to add in the things that I need to work on. Plasma cannon resistance. I'm just going to have to expand this, aren't I? And OCD. Yeah, I don't have all the options that I'm supposed to have, so that's going to bug me. Well, I do. I just have to go into certain areas. So make sure that's central, and then we're going to do this as drop down. I don't know what the plasma cannon resistance things are. The tower. Go to Notion site. Tower. I know what it does, but can I see the X's? And this is the plasma cannon resistance. So it's 95. Let's try that again. 95. 90. 80, 75, 70. 75. 70. 65, 60, 58. 56, 54, 50. 50, 45, 40. 35, 30, 25. Hang on. Did I just go 55, 50, 45, 40, 35? So just, yeah, increments of 5 down to 5 now. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and then that would be 10, 5. Done. So then we've got all these here. See, the problem is, like, with going into the programming for this now is I have to go on each level of plasma cannon. It does that percentage. So, like, for if it's level 0, I don't need to change it. But if it's level 1, it's 70 divided by C3. But it would be, I would have to literally put the if statement here. So I'd go if plasma cannon resistance is let's not do that. But you'd basically go if this square is, I need to put 100 so that it doesn't have 100, so if it's not there, basically, I didn't mean to add an extra one. I might as well do this whilst I'm streaming. Unless people find it boring, then I'll stop doing this on the side. I just figured it gives me something to do whilst I stream. Obviously, I can still talk and ask questions, answer questions that way around. Yes, so it would literally be if open bracket this one equals 100, then do this, otherwise if this, that's not what it's, because I've got open bracket. I'm surprised it didn't go full on bug and break. Also, you should always go lock if it doesn't need to move, so if it's 100, otherwise if it didn't break because the if statement didn't have anything. But no, what I'm going to do, just to save myself some time, is you would copy this in and do that, and then if it's 95, then it would be bracket. So no, sorry, need the bracket here. My poison swamp radius, I really haven't worked on it because I didn't want it to be too big when I get the, because I noticed something weird that happens, right? Is as it increases in size, this side gets closer to your tower, and I want it to still go outside of the wall on the other side. I noticed that from when you get the perk in your farming runs, it pulls it away from your tower a bit. So the actual range, because your range is in labs, isn't it? Poison. Did I just spell poison wrong like an idiot? Swamp? It's because it's just swamp, that's why. Yeah, I literally just got it level 3 or level 2 even. Because the higher you increase it, the more inconvenient it becomes unless you've got 2 of them permanent. I prefer to have the full coverage of my wall rather than losing out on coverage on the wall to get out further. Once I have a second one, I'd happily increase the size, but I'm not going to get a second one for a long time. I'm not even that permanent on one. Right. So it would be 70 times, and then bracket 100 divided by 11. I mean, it would always be technically it would always be, I could write in 95, it's not going to change, but technically that's right, and then that would be divided by that, and then I'd need to do comma false or error. In fact, hang on, I'll make it type out error comma formula pass error. I don't think I need that comma in actually. Oh no, hang on, I've got 2 commas, that's why. Still pass error. I think I may have forgotten to close a bracket, that's why. Yeah, I know, because it puts them all at the end. I just deleted something in a different place, didn't I? Or did I just... what's going on. Apparently I'm not typing and I'm not editing. I've just done something that's changed everything. Right. Okay. But I can't. Right. I want to try and fix what's going on because it's not even... What? It's got rid of the equals. I've completely broken it now. Equals. That's not equals. Right, I'm just gonna undo this a little bit or see where I broke things. If I take out this bit, I think I just didn't need the error. It's still saying error. Why is it saying error? There's something that I've done. If this, then do that. If is 1. If it's 2, do that. Wait. Oh no, wrong one. I was going to say. If it's 1, if this is at 100, then do that. If not, if it's at this, then do 70 times 100 divided by 95, which should be correct. I'll double check. Uh, 100 divided by 95. No, it should be times by... No, wait. No, what? Oh, no, I know what I've done wrong there. But that's not going to fix the other error. It should be this divided by 100. And that'll give me what I need. And then I should bracket around that just to make sure BODMAS doesn't mess anything up. So this divided by C3, and then that's that, and then error. I don't see what's throwing the error, but I do, potentially, but I don't see why, if that makes sense. I need to zoom in so I can read my code a bit better. How do you get a second poison swamp? That's literally by investing so much into it. So, tower poison. I believe it's like maxed out. Oh, in fact, I know where I can show it. I'll just make sure to undo any changes. I have it open here somewhere. Where is it? I've misplaced it. Ignore the fact that I was watching an anime. Here we go. I'll move all this out of the way. Ultimate weapons spreadsheet. Right, so master sheet. Poison Swamp, you can have max duration of 100 seconds, and then the cooldown at max is 50 seconds. So it is a case of it lasts twice as long as its duration, so you have 2 going permanently. If you have G-Comp on, you can get a 3rd one temporarily as well. So that's basically how you do it. That's how you get 2 Poison Swamps, but you literally have to max out duration and cooldown. I guess substats as well could get you to be having a 3rd one. Right, so I just messed a few things up looking for that, but that's fine. Let's try and fix this error as well. Right, so I'm just going to mute my mic for 1 second because I'm going to sneeze. False alarm, didn't sneeze. Felt like I was going to. I forgot to check. Nope, still haven't been hit, so that's good. Where am I going wrong in this? So it is here. So if this is wrong, if this is wrong, if this is correct, then do this. And then if this is wrong, do this. And then otherwise post error, close bracket. Yeah, I'll leave error spelt wrong, then comma, then that should fix it. Is missing one or more open parentheses if you do not want apostrophe. What do you mean it's missing? I think it's just because I've got that there, but that should have fixed that error. What am I missing? Because this should close. Oh, hang on, that's closing. What? Why is that? I think I've got an extra open, which is what's been causing problems. I had an extra open. No problem. Yeah, so like that's the thing, like it's cool that you can get two, because then obviously it would cover much better area, and then I'd be happy to bump it up once I've got two, but the sheer stone investment is insane. But again, it's a really nice CC, so it's a tempting way to go. Right, so now that I've got that set up, let's just double check. I'm going to hide the... I don't think I need to do any maths here. Try that again. Hide columns. So I've got it set up. If this is true, plasma cannon is 1. Plasma cannon 0, it works. If it's 2, it's printing false. I don't have you printing false. What have I done wrong? Oh wait, no, if that's false then do that, but it shouldn't be printing false. Should only print error. I've done something wrong in the logic here. Which if statement is this closing off? Error, comma, close that off, comma, and then remove that one. Which one is this closing off? So that's closing that one off, and then it should be correct. That should no longer say false. There we go. So plasma cannon 1 is saying NA. It's expecting between 2 and 3 arguments, but got 4 arguments. So I've got an extra argument when that's at that. But when I go to 80, no, 100. Which if statement's printing too many arguments? That's the problem. I've got that many if statements. So this one, I'm printing an extra one. Okay. You what? I'm streaming at the moment. It's going well. How are you doing? Hang in there. Right. So, what's the NA this time? So there's still 4 arguments, but it's not telling me where the 4th argument is. Hang on, I'll change. Which is giving a 4th argument? I literally do not see a 4th argument here. It's the problem when you go down the rabbit hole of if statements. Do I just need to remove this error and then it'll work? Shouldn't be the case. Right, so now it's printing this error, so it's not matching anything. Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. So I was just putting an extra debug code in where I didn't need it. So if I go on anything, like if this 2 and this is at 90, it's going to go false. But if I go 1, it's going to work, and 0, it should still work. So 1 does all this. How am I gonna? I think I've gone it. It's because I've got like nested if statements. It's driving me crazy. But yeah, so I've got plasma cannon resistance 95 working at least. So I need to literally go through each one of these down to 5, and then get it to be able to go on to number 2 without breaking. In fact, should go on to number 2 without breaking. That's the thing. If it's not 1, then it should go 2. And still do the percentage, but it's returning false. Is it because C's breaking? No, that's not breaking. Oh, that's why it's returning false. Because apparently, somehow, Sharp Fortitude is... Sharp Fortitude's healing because that's false. Yeah, this is getting too complicated for a stream. It's going to hurt people's brains, so I'll just put that away for now. We'll get back to the actual tournament. Right, I'll double check. I did activate. This is one of the things about like how far off I am for like having a proper tournament run or build, and that did not do what I wanted it to do. Wanted to make it so that it didn't have the tournament embeds on the side. Can I get it so that it fits everything? Right, so yeah, so I've got my mods changed, cards changed, tower range changed. I technically take this, but I don't change the range of my shockwave size. It doesn't matter for me. Arguably that's part of my respec. Orb placements, I guess I technically changed that. Workshop, obviously I've increased everything, so I do that for tournament. Target priority, I have changed that, so I best take that. Can't lock anything with my free ups. No presets for my bots, no guardianships. I keep my stun on regardless because my poison swamp doesn't go out of my range. I made sure of that, and then made sure to turn on my chain lightning, and then switch out expensive labs. I don't really need to do that, and I don't agree with that either. Like, I get, especially if you're doing like 1Q ones, I guess that extra Q can help, but I would rather keep that lab going than stop it just so that I can do a little bit better in my tournament. Downsize armor and generator mod. I did downsize my generator, but not my armor, because I still do need a little bit of EHP. Once I'm at the point where I'm like full glass cannon, because this is still kind of hybrid really. Like, I'm relying on damage mostly, don't get me wrong, but I don't have the point where it's only bosses hitting me, and that's where it makes the biggest difference. Damage slider, I don't have the damage slider. Game speed, I don't see, like, yeah, I suppose if you slow it down, especially with this one, slowing it down is probably useful. In fact, I've already started getting hit. But with this build, I'm more health than armor, so once my wall, I said armor, once my wall goes down, I might slow the game speed down, but I'm not going to tick that. And then this is just for milestones, and I did my milestone runs before my stream, just to give me time to settle for my stream. Nothing really happened in my milestone runs. I only got a couple of extra waves. So yeah, don't need that anymore. Right, damage is maxed out, nice. So if we go back over here, enemy health level skips is like super expensive. So this is when I start actually just working on my health at this point, because literally everything's maxed out other than this, which has cost billions. So I'm not going to be able to upgrade it. My music is not loading, it's just spinning. There we go. I've really got my water in an awkward place, but then, yeah, I'll sort something out. Bear with. Let's see, I'll sort something out. I need to sort a couple of things out. I just need to rearrange. Yeah. Oops. Well, at least the screen didn't go off for you guys, but the screen's gone off for me completely. Come on, middle screen. I think I'm gonna have to turn my screen off and on again. Saying no signal. So if it does go weird, it's because I'm literally turning my screen off and on again. It went weird. There we go, it's back. Well, it's back for you guys. It's still a black screen for me. There we go. I did that so I could move my water. I don't have to reach around my mic to get more water now. I mean, that's one of the things I think is why I enjoy this game, right? So there's so many different paths you can go down for like crowd control, damage. I mean, damage is generally just chain lightning is king, but obviously chain lightning starts to suffer against bosses and things. Apparently poison swamp can be really nice against bosses. I mean, if I consider what 95 like 4.5% against 39.2%, but then we look at my investment in chain lightning. So chain lightning's at 783 times damage, whereas poison swamp is only at 34 times damage. So I could easily get that swamp to increase damage, and it would be a big damage dealer. The biggest issue I have with that is for my farming runs, it starts to become a bit too high a damage dealer, especially with it being permanent. So it would be a case of turning my poison swamp off for my farming runs, but then you don't get the crowd control off it. So I can definitely see poison swamp is great for that additional like crowd control and damage, because especially if you think about it as I'm just gonna open this up the sensible way rather than what I did before. Just quickly opening up just to have a quick look. Pressing all the wrong buttons. So for like oh, it was there actually. Oh well, I'll go this way. That was literally just in the lecture. Oh, there it is. Couldn't even see it for looking. If we look at some ultimate weapons, so let's say at some of my ultimate weapons, I'll put it so that there's no. I just need to stop accidentally selecting bits. So my chain lightning, like at the moment, it costs 302 to go to the next, whereas poison swamp is what I'd say 20 times the damage it probably needs to get the same on the bosses. So from 34 that would be to 200. Like next costs 114, and that's so what we'll have a look. So 100. Hang on, I just realised. So No, yeah. We probably have to go up to the same amount of coins in value to be doing the same amount of damage. But when you consider Poison Swamp only got one hit in, really, Poison Swamp can be a really high damage dealer if used right. But obviously that's going to cause issues with farming runs. So it'll probably come to the point where you do need to turn off your Poison Swamp for your farming runs. Unless you're doing damage build. And I guess if I keep the range small in my farming runs, it's just there for like the extra protection. That might be something I actually look at doing. Hopefully I'll get another 400 waves, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm going to pause the game quickly, just to double check how I'm doing. I mean, this is what usually happens, right? So I've got 3 sleepers at least. I'm like, yeah, I'm at 8th, I'm doing really well. And then I'll check again near the end of the day, and I'll be like last. I say last, I go down to like 17. But I think today I will do a bit better because the EHP people are going to suffer with the Thorns reduction. Because Thorns damage reduction basically makes your wall Thorns completely pointless, but makes your normal Thorns into your wall Thorns, basically. Although I've got to say, it is quite funny how JPlays clearly knew that the Thorn battle condition was coming up, because he asked for it to be implemented, or pointed out that it should be implemented. It's an endgame ultimate weapon, and I wouldn't go much further into the chain lightning damage. No, I mean, I'm not going to invest much into damage. At the moment, what I need to do is invest in my econ. My econ's terrible, so that's where my focus is going to be for now. It's, well, my econ and my crowd control are the 2 things that I really want to work on. Because that's why I don't have the energy shield on at the moment, because I get hit by everything. If I only got hit by bosses and by elites, then maybe I would put it on, but at the moment I just get hit by everything. So yes, I could work on permanent black hole, but I kind of want to work more on permanent chrono field instead. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot to this game, and there's no, like... There's like one set way to go from medium to... say medium, like mid-game to end-game. I mean, I'm not really even in mid-game, let's be honest. But I feel like there's just like one set way that everyone talks about, and that's like getting your permanent black hole in that, and then going from there. But card masteries is something that's not really talked about. Like, card masteries can be a big help, but again, I feel like they're kind of a bit more end game. But then I guess that's like mid to end game now, not even full on end game. See, that's the thing that I'm debating, because I prefer Glass Cannon. I know I'm way too early to be in Glass Cannon, but like today's tournament, Glass Cannon is helping me out a massive amount. EHP, I would have been dead already, guaranteed. I mean, my main focuses will be econ for now, but then after econ, I'm probably going to focus on getting ready to do damage. I think I am going to be going for the reverse Orb Devo. Like, that's the way that I'm going to be put in my stones after I'm happy with my econ. And by happy with my econ, I mean I'm probably going to max out a lot of it. I was going to follow effective paths, but I don't like the way effective paths does it. So like effective paths is saying to invest into my golden tower bonus rather than reducing the durations, but I feel like the durations are going to do more benefit for me to get them down sooner. I mean, I am half tempted just to max out my black hole, get a permanent black hole, and then work on reducing the other two. But then that's not really like the most efficient path to go down. But perma black hole would basically make it so that I could go orbless. But I don't know. I mean, obviously I can't go orbless until I get free up. Mastery, and I don't even have any masteries yet. So like I can't do card masteries yet. I'm not far enough. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing about this game, right? That there's so many different ways you can do things. One thing that I haven't mentioned this stream, obviously, is still waiting for Ryder Wads to reach out to me to claim his giveaway. If he doesn't claim it by the next giveaway, so he's still got like 20 days. I mean, he's had 2 weeks, but he's still got 20 days. So he's got he's had 2 weeks. He's had 9 days. I did the draw on last Friday, so yeah, he's had 9 days now, really. Or 8 days, I guess. So he's got till the 29th, so another 20 days. If he still hasn't claimed it, I said I was gonna do a double draw in my last video, but I might just double the prize pool so you can get something that's a bit better. But well, let's have a look. Our web store. So if I was to double the prize draw, it would be £18.40, so I guess you get 2 packs. You can get the event boost, that's covered in that. You get a large pack gem pack that way around, 550. You'd be able to get the premium pass. I mean, I'd be happy to say like premium pass 1 and 2, I guess, like both of them. One thing which I think is a real shame on here is why didn't they do the small stone pack as an option in this store as well? Like, they've literally added everything in other than the small gem pack for like 27 quid. I mean, there's a 27 quid epic pack, extreme large gem pack. So why not do the small stone pack? I mean, I get it would be the whales would also buy the small stone packs as well, which I guess is the downside. I do not know why that just scrolled up by itself. I didn't actually expect to be investing in my wall health. How's this doing? Not bad. How are we doing with the heat? Yeah, so my thorns are only dealing 30% of the damage, so that's barely anything. What's our duration? This is the thing as well, like there's reduced duration this time. Up to 8 nearby enemies. I should probably really put ranged higher than... In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Look at priority. We put ranged higher because obviously I want to get rid of those ranged, because if they hit me they disable my tower, which is going to make me die faster. And that's something else that would be great about having perma black hole as well. Perma black hole can disable the ranged so they won't fire. Because if you get a couple of ranged ones coming up, you're basically screwed. How's my bosses doing? Chain Lightning. Poison Swamp's not doing as much damage as Chain Lightning now. I think it was just a coincidental hit. Well, I just thought, what did I say I was going to do when my wall goes down? But I said I was going to reduce the game speed, see if I can get a few more waves out of it. I saw something. What was it? General chat. What's happening in general chat? Does it make sense to enhance only clients to get my client production? What? I was just reading some of the general chat in JPlays and it doesn't make sense. What's Thunder saying? Does it make sense to enhance only coins till it is possible with my coin production and switch to stats enhancement only when I feel like I can top 5? Or does it make more sense to balance both and get better farming runs with theory only, as it's hard to value X bonus HP regen versus X bonus coins? Alright, enhancements, right. I was completely confused. Jay's answer to that, yeah. And going forward, I will be, I know. Okay, using it more overall, it will for the community to share overall builds, whether it's feedback and that stuff. What's Project Rend? Okay. We're gonna have a look at this Project Rend. See what it's like. Project. Oh, it's a companion app. Okay. Oh no, yeah, I had seen about this. I didn't know it's actually gone live yet. I saw his video saying he was working on it, but I didn't see that it was actually being finished. So Project Rend looked really promising. So let's quickly download it. I know it's still alpha, but I didn't realize he'd like let people try it out yet. I know Windows Defender, run anyway. Told it to run anyway, and then nothing's happened. concerning. Oh, there we go. Just taking its time. So, can you add... Okay, so you can add screenshots still, that's cool. This is going to open in my center screen, I'm pretty sure. No, it opened in it. No, it did open one in the center screen. Open two. Oh no, right, because his opened one up. Right, so yeah, it's a little bit laggy on his thing, but then I suppose it's got a lot to do. So, does it... Ah, okay. So you can actually link it to your emulator. So it has timestamp. It's not pulled through a lot of the stuff. Why am I still having to put everything in? Did it not pull it through? It's all readable. Why is it not? Can I not get it to add the run stats itself? I uploaded a screenshot and then it's saying it didn't pull everything over. It only got like the timestamp from the screenshot. Still asking me to enter everything. Pictures, screenshots. If I get it from in-game, so that's added. Yeah, not sure I like that. It's not letting me, like, I've added a screenshot to try and add a run in, but it's not populating anything. It's still asking me to enter everything. So I have to enter everything manually rather than just using a screenshot, which sucks, but is there a run tracker? Oh, so I can actually pull... I can pull the data over from run tracker, so that's not so bad. Dashboard. Yeah, it's got your workshop and everything in here. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to filling this out, but I won't do it now. I'm assuming you'll be able to pull things out as well. Why is it saying I get 45 a run? Right, that's fine. Yeah, I'll look into this a little bit more later. It's got a nice preparation list as well. Right, I'll close it for now, otherwise I'm just going to get distracted looking through. But it's very promising. It's starting to look laggier, but it's still saying I've only got a 30 millisecond ping. Well, I've made it to the same amount of waves as I got last tournament run. So I'm happy that it seems to be going a bit further because I've not even lost my wall yet. Oh. Also, I am like obsessed with, as soon as I realise I've got enough, just buying. How am I doing? Oh, I've even made it up to 6 now. I doubt I'm going to end at 6, but you know, it's nice to see that progress. I think I will get around my 1000th wave again this time. I did make a small mistake when I was respeccing though. I didn't pay attention. No, in fact, I can't show it off. I was going to show off that I'd basically invested in the wrong enhancements, but you can't see enhancements in Wave, as far as I'm aware. In Wave, in Run. I'm trying to think. But yeah, so because I did damage, and then I thought I was doing crit factor, I didn't read that I was clicking what I was clicking on. I was just like, it's damage, then it's crit factor, then it's damage, but I forgot that it's armor rend. So I invested in rend armor a bit by mistake. I really do need to invest in like my spotlight as well, to be fair. Like, it's not even doing half my screen. I need that extra screen coverage for making that a bit more of an econ friendly. I wonder if the extra damage from project funding would actually make that much of a difference. Because what, sat at 1.6 million, how much increase would that be on legendary? Can you see? Is there a calculator for that? The tower approach. Is there no calculator just to show you how much it increases? Maths. I want to see some maths. Just I was thinking, if it's, because it increases up to like 10 million, would that increase in damage increase actually get me further? Even with it having really bad, yeah, it's logarithmic, trying to explain that. Based on the description. I just want to understand. So, like, I don't know if I'm understanding it correctly. Like, is it a case of it's multiplied by 25, my damage is multiplied by 25% of my cash? So is it 25% of one digit and then 25% of 10 digits. Like, so like 25% of 1 is like a quarter of my health implementation, and then there's 2 digits, so it's then gonna be 0.5% health, like a damage increase, and then when it's at 3 digits it'll be like 0.75% damage increase. Like, is that how it works, or is it... See, I don't like the way the wording is. It's too ambiguous, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just being a bit autistic with that one, but it's just a case of... Or is it if you have 10, it does 25% of 10, so you do it an extra 2.5% damage, but then that would get insane up to the millions. So I feel like it is the other way, where it would be... So how many digits is there in a million? 7 digits, isn't it? But that's only an increase of 1.75% damage. Oh, 1 point... Oh no, 1... A million would be an increase of 1.7 times. So is that an extra 75 or 100? See, this is what... I don't like ambiguous information. So, but what I'm saying is, I don't know if my project funding will help with my damage or not, compared to using a G-Comp, which has the enemy health level skip mythic. No, it's not even mythic, is it? It's legendary. I could re-roll, see if I can get it at legendary. That's the only one that really matters in the run. I might do a second run off stream and try it out, see if it gets me any further. And I'm almost at max battle conditions as well, which is nice. See, this really looks like I'm lagging a lot, but I don't think I actually am. It's just the connection to the server. Is this still... Sorry, I'm just looking for something on this list. Yeah. I was just making sure I was still on the same music playlist that I'm allowed to play in my streams. I've just realised the time. I need to start prepping lunch. I didn't think this was going to take so long. I mean, I don't think it'll be lasting another 20 minutes, but I still need to do the prep. Just because my wife's lunch break is 12 to 12:30, so I can't like not have it made ready. I'll give it 4 more minutes, see how my wall's doing, and then I might just disappear and then come back. I'm tempted to make a calculator for project funding now that I've seen that there isn't one. I'll do some research just so that I can basically, because that one's a bit easier, right? There's not as many moving parts as Wallthorns. Wallthorns has really thrown like a spanner in my plan, just with all the like intricacies. just having a thought to why this is going false. Right, so I should have, if it is this, and it's this, wait, hang on, if it's 100, do that, otherwise if it's 95, do that, otherwise if this is 2, so it should go to 2 and work fine. It should be able to do any of these and work fine. It shouldn't be going false. It should be going, if this is 1, no it's not, so it would skip over, no I feel like it's doing this bit here, so it should skip over this bit, but I think it's because I need to do brackets around this bit, and I think that's where I went completely wrong. And then, so that would need a comma error. That should, that's closing up the wrong bit, that's why, hang on. So that should fix that. It's saying that there's errors because I've put plus. Right, so now if that's 1 and that's 95, that changed, right? Yeah, but then if it's 2, there we go. It's because I didn't nest it, that was all it was. So I'll be able to fix that. Oh, my walls dropped, there we go. So probably gonna drop this down to 3 now that my walls dropped. But with that said, I am going to disappear for like 10 minutes and see how it is. So I'll be back. Oh, something happened whilst I was away. So it does still time out. Nice to know. There we go. It ended whilst I was away. At least I know it does. So I'll end the stream here because I've got to go eat lunch and finish cooking lunch. Rank 8, so I've got knocked back down again. I will do a run with project funding. Not going to do that right now. I'll do that after lunch. I don't think I'm going to stream that either. I'll just do that personally. So thank you for watching, everyone, and thank you for chatting as well, Blind with Envy. Sorry. Speak to you next time. Ciao for now.